So we're working today with systems of nonlinear inequalities, right? We've done systems of linear inequalities before, and what we did is we graphed two lines and then we shaded. You remember that? So now we're going to graph a system of nonlinear inequalities just like we did the other day. The only difference is now we're going to shade. Okay? So it's asking us, first of all, to fill in this first table. Do you guys have points for the table?
Yes.
For both tables?
Yes.
Okay, how did you figure those points out? Did you use the table in your calculator, or did you use your brain?
On the first one, I used the table.
So first one you use the table in the calculator, second one you just use your brain because all you're doing is adding 3? Okay, so that's fair enough. All right, so this one's probably easier, right? So -1 plus 3 is 2, 0 plus 3 is 3, 1 plus 3 is 4, 2 plus 3 is 5, 3 plus 3 is 6. And hopefully we also saw the pattern that was going on there too, yes? Okay, so I'm going to go and plot this one first, and I'm going to plot it with the green marker. Okay, so -3, 0, 1, 2, 3, -2, 1, -1, 2, 0, 3, 1, 4, 2, 5, and 3, 6. Now, when I got these points, it was just from this equation, y equals x plus 3. But something else I also have to remember is what? When I go to graph my line, it's either solid or dotted, right? Now, so I can't look here for the solid or dotted. I've got to look back at the original equation over here. Is it solid or is it dotted?
Solid.
It is solid, okay? Now, which direction am I going to be shading? It's less than that line. So if I didn't remember how to do it, I could choose the point 0, 0 and substitute this in. 0 is less than 3. Is that true? Yes, so I could shade. But I'm also telling myself that it is less than that line, and less than that line would be below that line, correct? Okay? So, excuse me. Then we have our parabola. And you said, now we could plug this in, right? The numbers aren't too bad, but you said you already plugged this into your calculator and got a table? So tell me, what is -2?
-4.
-4, -1?
-6.
-6. Does it go back up? -4?
No.
What's it got? Which one?
-6.
0 right here?
-6.
Excuse me. 1? -4 and then 0? Okay. So I'm going to plot these points, and this time I'm going to put this one in purple. Okay? So -4, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. -3, 0. -2, -4. -1, -6. 0, -6. 1, -4, and 2, 0. Okay? Is this parabola a solid line or a dotted line? It is solid. Now, I have a question for you. What's happening between these 2 points right down there? Is it just like straight across? What's happening between those 2 points? What exists? The vertex, right? The vertex is right here, so it is a little bit lower than those 2 points. It's a curve, though. Okay? Now, how are we going to decide where to shade now? There's not really an above and a below, is there? There's more of an inside and an outside, isn't there? But do we still decide the same way? Yeah, if we can, choose 0, 0. 0, let's see, 0 is greater than 0, 0, -6. Is 0 greater than -6? Where do I shade? On the inside, toward the point 0, 0. Okay? So, that's all the inequalities in this system. So where do I end up shading? Where they both are true, right? It has to be below this line, and it has to be the inside of the parabola. So, right there. Please don't get too OCD on me here. just kind of shade it in. Every part does not need to be shaded. Or if it does, you can do that later. Now, how many points are in the solution of this system of inequalities? Infinite amount, okay? I would like you to give me 3. Tell me 3 points that are in the system, in the solution.
0, 0.
0, 0. 1, 1. Is that point in the shaded area?
Yes.
1, 1. I think you just like saying 2, 2. Okay, you know I can't leave it alone there. I've got to ask you some questions about it, right? What about the point -3, 0?
Yes.
It's actually a point of intersection, right?
Yes.
So is it a part of the solution?
Yes. It's included in the
Because they're both solid lines. That's exactly right. If either one of these lines were a dotted line, would it be part of the solution? No. But since they are both solid lines, since we have a greater than or equal and a less than or equal, we've got that equal part there, that is a point of solution for this system of inequalities. Fair enough? I know I wrote down 4, but we needed to talk about that one.
So
Fair
in
enough?
what case are they not solid?
Pardon?
When it's not equal to.
Oh, that's a good question. Let me make sure we remember that, okay? Less than or equal, greater than or equal is what?
Solid.
That is solid. Less than or greater than is dotted.
Okay.
Okay? That's just a reminder from before. No big deal. Okay? Any questions about this? System of nonlinear inequalities. When we did systems of linear equations, we did a lot of word problems with this. And we talked about how this is used in manufacturing and things like that. That's still kind of the thought process here, just so you understand that. This isn't just a random thing that I do because I can or because I like to torture you. This is just something that's relatively simple, okay? And we can do it. Any questions? You have the other 3 to do, okay? 2, 3, and 4.